This second week was centered on the reflection upon the experiences we analyzed in the previous week. Our guests shared with us some critical points about the challenges they encountered along the way of their active learning design and implementation. We listened to them underlying that choosing active methodologies means putting a lot of time into their design. The activities have to be built accurately according to the learning objectives the students have to achieve through them. The teacher, according to Azra, should be able to change hats many times, consistently with the activity in place. From moderator to team member, from co-designer to rule setter. In many of the shared experiences, it was crucial to have a team behind the teacher during the class activities, in order to have more perspectives at the same time when designing and more support when acting. Of course, the nature of some activities in themselves may require more or less hands, but usually teachers rely on a meaningful confrontation with colleagues and other experts, even when there is no explicit need for it. In some contexts, criticalities to be addressed may be related to the target audience, which might be spread in different physical places, such as in Katsusuke and Azra's descriptions. In Azra's experience with students and refugees, one of the main concerns was about the ethics beyond it. Even if it is a very particular scenario, each learning experience has a target audience who deserves a significant effort in being totally respected during the learning activities. Privacy, personal involvement, physical involvement might be considered before putting activities in place. One of the ideas which were highlighted by our guests in order to reinforce this concept of respect for the participants might be a suggestion for many other contexts too. Why not to enlarge the learning experience as they are planning to do with the summer camp, explicitly building knowledge together, thanks to different skills all people involved have, and then learn from each other, exchanging ideas. A real peer-to-peer experience, which is the best way to reinforce the idea of active learning. Some other practical difficulties were clearly pointed by Jonathan. Time is an issue during the courses, because with active learning sometimes things get messy and the discussion, even the most effective one, might flow beyond the schedule. The decision about timing is up to the teacher, and maybe it is difficult to decide whether to stop the discussion or let it go, since it is certainly a moment of confrontation and a chance for participants to learn from each other. Debating is welcome, but it should be governed by the teacher in the end, according to the time frame available, and then be developed creating other rooms for it, also self-created by students. So, our guests made it clear that going active is not only flowers, it brings also some spines. And that's okay, some difficulties will make only the experience more interesting and tasty. Students who are uncomfortable at the beginning when requested to go active should be convinced to go further and throw themselves in the experience. Let's find out how the literature supports teachers with methodologies and tools to achieve these results.